It's again, not just a bar, but an awesome spot to have a bite of food, some entertainment, bump into some fellow fans of your favorite band, as well as maybe even the band itself. What could be cooler than that, right? That's awesome.
I think something about this cafe that makes it unlike other cafes is that it is attached to 850 capacity rock venue that's attached to a 175 capacity club, and they can all kind of feed with each other.
The cafe itself has its own pretty cool aesthetic. Again, the coffee cocktails are really fun and awesome.
As for my favorite drink, the cold white Russian, especially when the cold brew is made on time. It's partial cold brew. You got your Kahlua and your Tito's vodka. You know, you can add a little bit of cream if you'd like to. I think ultimately just adding that cold brew in brings out the flavors of the beans that were roasted and brewed, as well as the notes in the alcohol that kind of all blend together to make this really nice cold white Russian.
We got some arcade games, some pinball. We have myself and Jimmy Caywood's amazing personalities into the mix as well.
Having the cafe open in the middle of the day on just adds a whole nother dynamic. It encourages the patrons to come earlier, imbibe a little bit, maybe just make sure that they got their food and a coffee to wake them up before they actually go for the party of the show and rock out to their favorite bands.
I love cooking with colors, making things bright, but just not just physically, adding that awesome taste of flavors. Always trying to add my own little spin on things, work with what I'm given with, sometimes bringing in my own things.
We have 2 regular events. One is Get Weird Wednesdays. It's the first and third Wednesday of every month, and we've got DJ Polysonic, right, and Kid Mental. These 2 great gentlemen who come in and they spin songs and will create songs live, as well as, you know, mesh their own versions of other people's songs together, and it's just kind of DJ hangout time. You know, we're just gonna all hang out and get weird, you know, on a Wednesday from 3 to 7. You know, why not?
Cafe Sunday Fun Day is every other, or most of the time, date dependent, every other Sunday. That's an open stage, open create atmosphere down here in the stage, down here in the cafe, where there's a featured music act and a featured visual artist.
And then it's an open mic as well, so you can come and share your poetry, share your stories, share your songs, try your comedy bits out on a different space. It's small, but it's cozy, and everybody that comes just feels like a part of a family.
It might look a little spooky coming into a darker, kind of windowless cafe, but I mean, be brave, but it's worth it, I promise. A lot of times people come down the spiral staircase from shows wondering if they're allowed down here. I promise, you definitely are.
This room has always been like a meeting ground for strategy and for development, and so to have it become Mr. Small's Cafe, to open it up to the public, like, it still is that, but now it's that for the community, you know?
Indeed.
You know, I think it grows. You know, the cafe will grow as Millville grows, as the community grows, as the culture grows. I think it's something that you can't rush or worry about how it's doing at any one particular time, because it's an evolutionary thing. It's one great experience to one customer at a time. Mm-hmm. You know, if they love the coffee, if they love the environment, if they love the entertainment or the staff, it just,
or the
tacos, whatever it is. And you know, and I think that's a part of, you know, what Mr. Smalls has been trying to do from the very beginning, is just allow people to have great experiences.
Smiles all across the board. Your lipstick is all over your coffee cup lid.
I know!
Thank you.